Greetings, everyone. Welcome back from your weekend. Welcome to Swagbucks Live. This is the part of the game where we just chill for a minute or two and wait for people to show up. Anybody who's running a little bit behind, we like to be understanding here. That's just how we roll. I saw some people saying, how does this work? I'm brand new. It's very simple. It's just a multiple choice trivia game. Each question will have 3 answers provided. You will tap with your finger the answer you think is correct in order to lock it in. Once you choose an answer, that answer is final. It's sort of like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, right? Where you lock in and say final answer. When you tap the answer of your choice, you are saying final answer and you are locking it in. Get them all right, you'll split the grand prize with anyone else who does the same. I will explain all this again in just a minute, but I want to shout out all the people playing from all over this fine land and this fine planet of ours. Gramercy, Louisiana, shout out to you, Charles. How are you? Trivia person saying, my uncle is 100 today. Oh my goodness. I had a great aunt make it to 100. Fantastic. So beautiful. Congratulations and a happy birthday to your uncle, who has seen so much happen in the time that he has been alive. It's staggering to think about what was around in 1921 versus what is around right now in 2021. Just the amount. This is the future that they couldn't even imagine the world that we would have. That's why when you see the future in sci-fi films, it's always really like fantastical and they always get it wrong. Like, no, the cars will fly and you will be able to melt your dishes with hot water. That is a real thing that somebody proposed in the 1950s or 60s for future kitchens, is you can just use hot water to melt your dishes and make them go away. They didn't really know about pollution at the time, not to the extent that we do now. But forget about that, because it's time for science. Science. Welcome to this all-science edition of Swagbucks Live, the mobile game show where you win money from the comfort of your phone. Today is National STEM Day, the STEM standing for Science, Technology, Engineering, and Mechanics, or Mathematics. And that is what we have in this special game for you. Along with, of course, this scientifically engineered grand prize that is $1,000. And when you correctly answer all 10 of our multiple-choice STEM-themed trivia questions, you will win your share of it. Now, in this game, you will also earn 1 bonus SP for any question you get right after question number 1. And that is the case even if you've already been eliminated. However, if you've been eliminated and you keep earning bonus SP throughout the game, which of course you should, then you have to claim them at the end of the game in order to keep them. It is as simple as clicking a button and then they are yours. Those of you who win the game, of course, as always, will get the bonus SP you earn automatically rolled into your share of that $1,000 grand prize. Let's fire up the Bunsen burners and boil off the comments. There they go, disappearing into the ether, because it's time for your warm-up question. Here is question number 1. What tool is used to measure radioactivity? Is it a seismograph, a Geiger counter, or a lathe? Which of those is used to measure radioactivity? Now, these devices have a sealed chamber filled with gas, and when radiation enters the tube, it collides with the gas, which is why Geiger counters make a clicking noise when they go off. They go. That is radioactivity interacting with gas. It's a simple invention, but one that has been used for quite some time, and 84% of you getting that one right. Well done. 14% of you going with seismographs, and I bet you just remembered what it is that they actually measure, and that will come up later on in this game. I'm giving you a little tip right now. Of the 16% of you who were just eliminated in that question, which I was sad to see, almost all of you coming right back in and using free rejoins to do it, most of you. We love to see that. We have over 25,600 people in grand prize contention, almost 27,000 of you playing the game right now. And from here on in, great news, every question you get right is worth 1 bonus SB. So let's move on to question number 2, worth 1 bonus SB. If you get it right, here it is. What animals were traditionally dissected in biology class? Is it the whale, the frog, or the unicorn? One of these animals is regularly dissected. Some places maybe still is, not as much modern day schools here. If you were like me you had the option of taking a C on the assignment rather than participating. And I would do that every time because I just couldn't stomach dissecting that little frog. I thought, Kermit, no. I just thought of him going, yay, I'm not being dissected, yay. 99% of you getting that one right. Well done. You knew the answer. You knew we weren't dissecting whales because they'd be hard to fit in the classroom. And unicorns would be really, really tough because they don't exist. Let's move on to question number 3, worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. Here is Q3. What tree gives us acorns? Is it the palm, the spruce, or the oak? Only one of these trees produces acorns. Which one is it? Even if you didn't remember this from science class, you might be familiar with the saying that contains the right answer, which is, from the acorn grows the mighty oak. Oak is the answer, the oak tree shedding those acorns. 95% of you getting that one right. Well done. Palm trees give us coconuts for lucky. The ones I'm looking at outside of a window have no coconuts. They have fronds, which get very hard. And if they fall, you don't want them to fall on your car. So they have to come and trim them. And then once a week, you just see dead fronds all over the street. And no acorns because they don't produce acorns. Let's move on to question number 4, worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. Here is Q4 of this science game. What part of your body does an orthodontist work on? Is it your teeth, your eyes, or your nose? What part of your body does an orthodontist work on? One of the directions a STEM can take you, a love of STEM can take you, is a career in medical care. If you love STEM, you might wind up in the medical field. And hey, if you're an orthodontist, you're going to see a lot of younger patients and help them straighten their teeth. You work on teeth. If you're an orthodontist, you give people braces, retainers. 98% of you getting that one right. Well done. You knew teeth were the answer. I bet a lot of us out there had braces when we were kids. Some of us get them as adults, which is good. Look, if you can invest it and you want that and that makes you happy, I say go for it. I know when I was a kid, I did not enjoy having braces, nor did I enjoy getting them tightened, nor did I enjoy wearing a retainer afterwards. But it's all in the interest of having straighter teeth, and that is a pleasant thing. It feels good once all that's off and you have straight teeth. Let's move on to question number 5, worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. Here it is. Each cell in a human will typically contain how many pairs of chromosomes? Is it 23, 48, or 101? How many pairs of chromosomes in the human cell, a single human cell? There can be variations here. Extra chromosomes or fewer chromosomes are possible, and they do happen, but for the most part, people have 23 pairs of chromosomes in each cell. That is the answer, 23. 46 chromosomes in total, 23 pairs. That is why some of you might have answered 48, but 90% of you getting that one right, 23 pairs of chromosomes. That's why it's called 23andMe. Maybe you thought like, oh, isn't that DNA? Isn't that 23andMe where they trace your family, your lineage, and where you're from your DNA? Yeah, it is, and that's the reason why. We are moving on to question number 6. It's worth 1 bonus SB. If you get it right, we are halfway done this science game. Let's see how you do with this one. The Richter scale is used to measure what natural phenomenon? Is it an earthquake, a monsoon, or an eclipse? What's the Richter scale used to measure? The scale was developed in 1935 by Charles Richter for the California Institute of Technology as a mathematical way to compare the size of earthquakes. Earthquakes, that's what the seismograph measures. It's earthquakes, the size and the severity. And 99% of you getting that one right out here in Southern California, in the state of California. A lot of coasts, a lot of states here on the West Coast. We get those readings all the time, the Richter scale. When there was an earthquake, we go, hey, what was that on the Richter? That's how we measure it, folks. Let's move on to question number 7. Only 4 questions remaining. This next one worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. Here is Q7. What is the name for a scientist who studies earthquakes? Are they a periodontist, a seismologist, or a geographer? They specifically study earthquakes. I wonder if I could have given you a hint in that last explanation. The term comes from Greek, where it literally translates to the study of earthquakes. The ology is the studying, of course, and the seismos is the earthquake, which means, of course, seismology is the answer, seismologist. Study those earthquakes. 97% of you getting that one right. So we had seismograph in the first question as a fake answer. Then we just talked about the Richter scale. Now we're talking about the person who's using the Richter scale to interpret it for scientific data. Gotta love science. It all interacts. It all connects. It all connects, doesn't it? Let's move on to question number 8 right now. It's worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. Here is Q8. Who is Bluetooth technology named after? Is it its inventor, a European king, or a pet? Where did we get the name Bluetooth from? It's a relatively new technology that takes its name from Harold Gormson, who is notable for his actual Bluetooth, and for being the king that united Norway and Denmark in 958 AD. He was a European king. That is the answer. 41% of you getting that one right, but that means 59% of you were just eliminated. Your Bluetooth connection dropped, but you can get it back. You can rejoin right now. I already see immediately over half of the people eliminated doing just that. Coming back in, most of you doing it for free. I'm going to give you a second to do that. This is something I did not know. Would have thought it was named for maybe a pet. But yes, he had a Bluetooth, this king. And that is what they named it for. You can find it on the website. It is on the website for the company that owns the patent for Bluetooth. They list it there, and it still baffles me. I don't quite get it. But what I do get is that over 3/4 of the people eliminated have come back in. We still have over 18,000 people in grand prize contention, over 27,000 of you playing the game still. And we only have 2 questions remaining. That was the really tough one. And it was tough. We had 41% of you get it right, though. Impressed by that. This next question, number 9, is worth 1 bonus SP if you get it right. Here is Q9. What company produces the Pentium computer processor? Is it Intel, Apple, or Hewlett Packard? Who makes the Pentium computer processor? Wonder who. When Pentiums hit, the world of computers was changed forever. And Intel continues to develop the best processors used around the world. That's right, Intel inside. 97% of you. That's 17,461 people got that one right. You knew the answer. You're ready for a final question. But a little bit of housekeeping before we get to that final question. First of all, if you had fun playing this game, please tell your friends about it. Let's get more people playing this game, especially during the holidays. Share about it. You can do it on social media with the hashtag SBLive. Send a text, send an email, send something personal. But whatever you do, be sure to include your individual personalized share link. You can find that after the game by clicking the invite or get more rejoins button in the main menu of this app. If people sign up using your link, you get a free rejoin and they get a free rejoin. Now, before we move on to our final question, each serving of Ensure Max protein from the #1 doctor-recommended brand Ensure provides 30 grams of high-quality protein to help keep muscles strong, manage hunger, and along with other key nutrients that your body just needs. It gives you that. Ensure Max protein users reported feeling more energy in just 2 weeks. And right now, you can have your Swagbucks account feel a lot more energy from it too. You can earn SB when you buy Ensure. Here's how. Add Ensure to your list of magic receipts. Then buy 1 4-pack of Ensure Max protein nutrition shakes in-store at Walmart, online at walmart.com, or online via Walmart grocery pickup, and earn 100 SB when you upload a photo of your receipt as proof of purchase. Buy 2 and earn 400 SB. You have to be a U.S. player to take advantage of this opportunity, but please, I implore you to check it out after the game. It's only the smart thing to do. Do the right thing for your body and do the right thing for your Swagbucks account, please. All right, we have 17,630 people vying for a piece of our $1,000 grand prize. About 27,000 of you have stuck around with us until the very end of this game. You're going to be rewarded right now with one more shot at 1 bonus SB if you can correctly answer question number 10. Here it is. In which organ does cardiac arrest originate? Is it the brain, the liver, or the heart? Where does it originate? Cardiac issues of any kind are no laughing matter, since they start with the organ that keeps blood circulating throughout the body. Yes, cardiac arrest affects everything, but it starts in your heart. Heart is the question, is the answer rather. 17,071 of you knew that answer, and you are splitting our grand prize. Congratulations to each and every one of you. You just earned yourself a handsome little sum of 6 SB and grand prize money, plus the bonuses you earned along the way. Trisha Freebies, I'm looking at you. You are a winner. Congratulations. Barrington 65, you are a winner as well. And Walners, you are a winner. Congratulations. Congratulations to every single one of our grand prize winners. I wish I could read every single one of your names, but then we'd be here all night. And congratulations to all of you who won bonus SB. Maybe you didn't win, but you still walked away with something. And isn't that a win in and of itself? Now that you have all these new SB in your account, remember, as the holidays draw near, you're going to want to redeem them at some point, and you can do that for PayPal Cash or gift cards to Amazon, Starbucks, Target, and hundreds of other places. Thank you for playing, everyone. We'll be back tomorrow for the Tuesday game, and who knows, maybe there'll be a swag code in there? What did I say? Oh, never mind. Thank you. This has been Swagbucks Live. We'll see you tomorrow.